Good morning, it's Tony Hayes from Paranormal Investigation UK. Today's date's the 15th of October 2021. I'm reviewing some evidence that's been sent in from the Chester case on the 16th of February. I know there's quite a long gap there. We're actually months behind reviewing footage that's come in. What we've been tending to do, because we've been so busy at the beginning of the year, that if something really jumped out at us, we would spend some time on that. Anything that we had a general idea what it was went into a folder, which we'd get to eventually, and today I've eventually got to it. So this particular day, there were three sent in. Just give the times for this, all on the same date. The 16th of February. Now, 16th of Feb. What day is that? Where are we? It's a Tuesday. Now, I'm all during the week. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I'll just take the volume off a second. So one is 6:39, just coming up to 20 to 7 in the morning. So we've got 18:39, 18:30, 6:39, a couple of minutes earlier, 6:37. Then a further one around 27 minutes past 6 at night. What's that one? 20. That's a wrong movie. Get these done in right order. Yeah, I've just got the earlier one on. So pretty soon that's the 6:37. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, now I've generally know where this is going. There seems to be some sort of background noise, which could be a vehicle. This is what my first thoughts are. And there's quite a number of what I call light anomalies. That seem to be flashing about. So I might be able to look at all these three in one particular movie. So this particular movie is movie 313. Okay. Right, see where this takes us. So we'll have a look at it anyway, and we'll also have a listen. I'm actually in advance going to turn amplify slightly. Let's see where this takes us. That streak there is what's triggered the camera. That is what's triggered the camera. Not sure what that is. A second. So we'll get rid of some of this background sound. there. The issue you'll always get with buildings that they do make noise. It sounds rapish, but there's still maybe something there that maybe cause that particular sound. I'm not even sure how close or far away it is to the CCTV camera. The sound itself is around about 6 seconds. It's not that's what's triggered it. It's the light anomaly, which looks like dust or an insect, which you'll look at. I just don't know what that is. It's very. I'm not even sure you'll be able to hear it if I took the volume right back to normal. This is like normal volume now. How are we going to hear it? The answer is no. The only time when you hear it is when you actually turn it up. Then you can hear it. So that could be absolutely anything. Okay, turn it back up again. Okay. I will make a note of it. That there's a low grade sound, which more like that is going to have a rational explanation. It could be anything from a clock that suddenly they work on some sort of mechanical method. The clock suddenly will make sounds. Could be that. Could be some piece of equipment waking up. Could be practically anything. It's very, very, very low in volume. Possibly could be rap. It's sort of that sort of territory, but not enough to get a fix on it to be certain. So we will make a note on the report on that. Let's go through the rest of it. That's just light anomaly. Ooh. It's a bit loud. I'm just going to turn the volume down again. Okay, 27. It still is early enough. It's not too early enough for someone to actually be in the property. Yeah, I'm not convinced with that one. That sounds quite some distance away. Get rid of that a second. Yeah, it's not even loud enough to give a frequency. I'd have to turn it up. It's going to be low end, this 50, 100, somewhere around there. There you go. And when the volume's off, just hits it distant. All we can do again with that one, note it down, thump, set here at 20 seconds, and more likely someone just maybe dropped a door, because there's loads of these self-closing doors. You release some of these, bang, shut. I'm not even sure if it's on the first floor where the main office cameras are. It could actually be downstairs, could be the outside door. The cameras are certainly sensitive enough to pick it up from that sort of distance away, and when you amplify it, certainly will. So I don't think there's anything more important than that. We haven't got the answer for everything. When you've done so many, you just get used to the ones that jump out that, that's unusual. What I should have done. See, that again is a very similar sound as what we caught earlier. It's going to be around about there, 500 to 1,000. There you go. You just about hear it. On this particular camera, I'm pretty sure on this side of the wall that we had a problem with the camera where it was making strange clicking sounds. With the owner with his own ears when he was at the office one day, so we had it changed. So I will speak to him over that one just to see what actually happened. So I think this is the actual camera itself. Now they've heard it a second time. Oh, right, okay. Back up. Better take the loop off. I know it's early in the morning, but I've had a few surprises. We've had salt cutters out at 1:30 in the morning. That type of thing. So we can't say it's 9 to 5 because we've had people in 7 o'clock in the morning, different times, 5 o'clock in the morning. Somebody came into the property, into the business, and we know that because the outside cameras picked it up. So what we've got there is 2 tap sounds, sort of rap territory, but I'm not convinced that's what they are, together with this low sound, which appeared to be a door closing somewhere within the building. Now what I'm actually going to do now with this is, because the only intention with these reviews is to show people how to analyse accurately, and as you've seen there, even though I've got suspicions of rational reasons, I've gone through incredible detail just on the audio, and I've looked at the visual as well. So what we're actually going to do now is we're going to, even though I'm 99.9% certain it's dust or insect, we're going to actually deal with the same movie but in context of looking for an anomaly as far as visuals concerned. So we'll just let that do processing, and all I use for this is Windows Movie Maker. Even those of you on Windows 10, you can get a free copy, even though it's not bundled in with Windows 10 anymore. It is available. If you want any help on that, just send me a message on YouTube or email, and I'll send the link to download it, and it is free. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to see what the score is as far as that there. Okay, let's see how many more there are. So I can split that. Okay. We're not interested in sound now, we're just purely concentrating on visual. That one there. Split that before we get rid of. And this is all I do. I just go split it, and so all I've got is sections of movie. Deleting this bit, that's that sound we could hear before. A bit of dust there. This may just be helpful to anyone that's looking in, investigators, got a movie sent in, CCTV or a mobile phone, the same principle applies. Split them up, use in separate software for the audio, where you can amplify it, enhance it, that type of thing, analyse it in detail. And Windows Maker is very, very good at for the visual stuff. Okay, right. So there's nothing after that second one, so we can get rid of that. So all we've got now is two sections. So the first one, if you go into video tools, I just got the top one. Suddenly it got bigger, and what we've actually done is slowed it down. This is what they changed to. So there's two sections to this one. We're going to deal with the first one. Because it's these light anomalies that's triggered the camera, not the sound. If we want for the light anomalies, we wouldn't have had the CCTV at all. There we go. There. Very typical. You can see it there. Sometimes it's difficult to define an insect from dust, but I've got a sneaking feeling that is an insect. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. What I'll do is I'll just splice that, get rid of the section, there's nothing in it. Then I'll actually put it on full screen just in case you've got difficulty on YouTube actually watching this. So come to the next one again. All you do is just click on it and slow it down to the maximum. Review the first section. We're just looking for when it comes there. We're coming into vision now. Just put your case and just turn it back a touch. Split, and we can get rid of that first bit. Yeah. Just make sure there's nothing else in there. And all that is that I'm pretty confident that's dust, that one. There we go. It just falls from the ceiling very, very quickly. And the speed of cameras is about 30 frames per second, but often it's not enough. And you get what you actually see is like a tube effect running down. So I'm going to remove that. Get that tube effect because it's travelling at such speed, and the camera is only running at 30 frames per second. Yeah. Turn that back. I'll put it on full screen so you can actually see it for yourself now. There we go. The other one comes to the ceiling. Okay. What I sometimes do with these, if you don't compromise the client in any respect, I'll just, that little section, those two, I'll save it. And I'll put them all in a folder. And eventually when I've got about, a couple of dozen of them, I'll put them together on a YouTube, and it helps other, likewise, investigators out there that are reviewing evidence. And some things can look a bit strange, particularly when the client contacts you, taking some piece of footage on a mobile phone. They might have been filming a child or something, and suddenly you see this dust anomaly, and it looks a bit strange to them. When you start to analyse it in detail, you can say that, you can always send that to them as well. And always remember, if you are using a client's footage, always ask permission before you start to place it on places like YouTube. This movie itself, it doesn't compromise anyone. There's no human form in there. It's just an office, and that office could be anywhere. So, right, okay. Hope you found that useful. I'm going to record it. So what we've actually got on there is we can say without question that the light anomalies trigger the camera, and they are simple dust. One I think is inset, and the other is dust because that falls from the ceiling. We've also got two rappy sounds, very, very light, very low volume sounds, together with a bass sound which sounds similar to a door closing. So we write all that down. I've no need really to do any sort of analysis as far as taking the spectrum off, because there's nothing there for us. I could hardly get a frequency on the analyzer to make that process worthwhile. So okay, so we can regard that as a negative, but the key bit for any investigator is don't take it for granted, but by having a quick review, don't be lazy, analyse it properly and thoroughly, and then you can be confident that you've done it right and you've not missed anything. Okay, see you on the next one.